Hello, I'm Robert Killen, Director of the Lane Small Business Development Center, and this is your Lane Business Update for Friday, June 5th. Yesterday, as I'm sure you are aware, the governor did announce that many counties across the state are now eligible to enter into phase 2 of the state's COVID recovery plan. Here in Lane County, that starts today, which is excellent news. For you, what that means is that your favorite restaurant or bar can now serve clients all the way up until midnight when they had been under a 10 o'clock curfew through phase 1. So that's great news. In addition, recreational activities are starting to open up. Bowling alleys, swimming pools, court sports, even recreational sports can open up. However, it is critical to recognize that this has not changed the physical distancing guidelines. Those protocols are still in place, and not just for recreation, but for every business. So if you are open and you are not certain of what the guidelines are for you and your industry, it is imperative that you figure that out, that you learn that. I'll put a link to the state's COVID response page in the description of this video. You can go there, and the guidelines for all sectors are at the bottom of that page. In addition, our local chambers, Eugene and Springfield, have collaborated on a guideline document. As soon as that's updated, I'll give you a link to that as well. Another issue that we've been dealing with for decades is childcare, and that's only been made worse through COVID. We don't have sufficient childcare to allow adults to go to work as they should. Now, under COVID, it's even worse. We've got parents who want to get back to work, who we need to get back to work, and it's becoming increasingly difficult for them to find places to care for their children. As a response, our senators, Merkley and Wyden, have both collectively submitted a $50 billion child care support package to the Senate for consideration. Now, we don't know where it's going to go, but I wanted you to be aware that that is in discussion, and as there are updates, I'll make sure to let you know here. Finally, with all of the guidelines associated, restrictions associated with getting business back underway, business owners are justifiably concerned about their liability related to COVID. What happens if you do everything right and somebody comes in and they get sick at your place of work? What is your liability in that situation? It's a very legitimate and difficult question. To answer that, my sister center in the Columbia Gorge is going to be hosting a webinar on that topic for 90 minutes on Monday. I'll put a link to that event in the description as well, and you can check that out. So that event is going to have an attorney from the Lewis and Clark Business Law Clinic talking specifically about your liability related to phase 1 and phase 2 guidelines. So I hope that will be of benefit to you. If you have any questions about any of this, please put them in the comments below. I will respond. Take care out there. Do good work. We'll see you next time. Cheers.